Way determined and the just starts off with that cross into the box. Just ready for his teammates to get on the exit, and he makes no mistake. He's certainly well read the ball into the area, and then just as it is finished there, he's done so well to read the bounce.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 Stevenage career mode. It's the road to glory with Aidy Boothroyd, and it's episode 51. Now today I'm off the camera. I am under the weather. I'm feeling a little bit groggy, a little bit congested in the head, but I'm going to try and soldier on and try and get these games done. The first 4 matches of December. As I mentioned in the last episode, there's going to be a format change to the episodes. I'm going to try and cover as much as I can because it is a transitionary season. You can see here I plan to do the first 4 games in this episode. So we have Forest Green in the FA Cup, Lincoln City in midweek, then Derby County at the weekend, and then a midweek match in the Papa John's Trophy against Rochdale. So it's a 4 game split, which means the next 4 matches will be in episode 52. That's the plan, and like I said, I hope you enjoy the changes so we can try and get more achieved in this save. That's it from me. Let's see how we get on in today's games, and hopefully we can pick up some wins. Here we go then, the opening game of today's episode. We're taking on Forest Green Rovers in the FA Cup and hoping to get through to the next round. An early chance here in the opening 15 minutes. Reeves, I don't think he intended that. Meant to be a cross, it ended up evading the goalkeeper and then hitting the crossbar. And then an early chance within the opening 20 minutes. Taylor with a raking drive. Just couldn't get it on target. Forest Green had come back into the game and the chances of their own. You can see here Stevens with an effort, but Faulkner being the hero here for once the slide works. It's a really good block by Faulkner. And then just before half time we'll see Forest Green come back at us. And it's going to eventually come to Fifa with a low shot and Cartwright with a great save. Interesting team selection to see Cartwright in goal. And then at the end of the first half, Norris evades the slide tackle and he should do better from there. You see, did so well and then snatched at the shot. So we go in at half time, it's 0-0, unfortunately for us. It's going to always be a tough game away from home against League 1 opposition. But into the second half, and we're going to see a great opportunity here as Johnson knocks it down. Reeves on the volley hits it over the crossbar. He just has to keep that down really, doesn't he, and hit it on target, but he ends up getting under it and lifting it over the crossbar. Aidy Boothroyd saying, have you not scored from there? We end up seeing here young Lithuanian central midfielder, attacking midfielder Martinkus coming off the bench and Prospect given a chance, and you see here immediately involved in the build-up. Amu getting into the box and almost getting the opening goal. Comes back to Martinkus and he just tries to lift that in. And then about 20 minutes to go, Amu dribbling into the box. He's going to pull this back. Martinkus with a great chance on his left, on his right even, and pushed round the post by Andreasson. And then the final 10 minutes, O'Keefe on the overlap gets through, and you can see that Daesh wipes him out, ends up getting the red card. So we'd end up playing the final 10 minutes to Forest Green Rovers, a man down, and Stevenson with the opportunity couldn't get it on target from the free kick. That all meant that the game ends 0-0. You'll see the full-time score 0-0. So we have to go to a replay, which means we have a chance to beat them at home on home soil. Into the next game we take on Lincoln City, and we're taking them on in EFL League 1 action. In the opening few minutes, a deflection here as Adelakun robs the ball, comes back to him, and Chapman back in goals makes the save. And opening half hour, Rose on the turn into Gotts, and Robbie Gotts into the box, Low shot pushed away by Wright in the Lincoln goal. And then just before half time, a Gumbo with the interception tries to clear it, it's headed down. Davenport into the box, and then the ball's going to break through here to Tom Hopper. On Hopper, low shot has opened the scoring for Lincoln City on the stroke of half time. Didn't do as well as we could have done defensively and should have cleared that, especially so close to half time. Boothroyd saying, come on, we can get back into this. And at half time we're a goal down to Lincoln City at home. So we really need to make sure we pick up some points here in the league. James Wilden on the overlap. And Rose with the low shot, right with the save. It's going to come back to Gotts, and he ends up skewing his shot wide. He should have done better there, and that should have been the equaliser. We could end up applying the pressure. Rose with a low tackle, comes to Nichols. Nichols takes an age to get the ball under control, and Wright ends up making the save again. Boothroyd beginning to think that we were not going to end up getting points, but you'll see Gilby ends up getting the ball after Nichols' pressure, and then Rose into O'Neill, into Gotts, and what a chance for Robbie Gotts. Finally smashes it in on the hour, and Robbie Gotts with a goal. This guy for me, one of the better players that we picked up as well in season 1, and you can see here he finally applies to finish and gets us level. We're obviously going to press for this winner, and you can see that we can try and do this. Ball lifted in, knocked down, back post, and there is Nichols, but Wright comes out and slides. Does the right thing here. Wright with the save. And then with 10 minutes to go, Gilby on the overlap. He's going to knock that in, and look at this touch by Norris. Off the crossbar. How unlucky do you have to be? I thought Norris had got the winner. And then time added on, stoppage time. The cross comes in from the corner. I really thought this was the winner. Swung into the box, and O'Neill, who's yet to score for us, with the header pushed away by Wright. And look at Aidy Boothroyd here. He's saying, how did we not get the winner? But we end up with a point here against Lincoln City, rescuing it from a goal down. We'll take the point and move on. Now, just some developments. Because we drew the game against Forest Green, the episode schedule is going to change slightly. We're going to end up with the Shrewsbury match being pushed forward into the end of the week. So Shrewsbury is going to be covered in this game, and then the replay against Forest Green will be the start of episode 52. I just wanted to update you guys on the schedule, because obviously there has been a change due to the FA Cup replay. Alright, taking on Derby County here at Pride Park, EFL League 1 action. And it's not going to be easy because they're under summer resurgence with some new players. In the opening 11 minutes, Tom Nichols gets the best of his marker, pulls off a really nice shot, but it's tipped away by Will Smith. You see there, I think he tries to kick him and then ends up falling over, but Will Smith with a really good save to deny him. And then opening 20 minutes, Gilby through to Norris. Norris with a nice through ball. Robbie Gotts into the box. A snapshot and tipped away by Will Smith. Some chances here for Robbie Gotts. Takes it on his weaker left foot, but a good save by Will Smith. And then 20 minutes in, Mendes-Lane gets the better of Borthwick Jackson. Near post, McGoldrick, and a good save by Chapman as Piergianni clears up. And then 25 minutes played, Gotts lofts a through ball. Nichols gets the best of Gonsalves and outslides Will Smith to rescue Derby once more. I was thinking that these chances, we keep getting these chances. O'Neill ends up getting dispossessed, and Conor Hourihan with a through ball. And look at this, McGoldrick's away, and a great chance for him as he takes it into the box. A player in form, and he makes no mistake at the near post. The colour commentator Stuart Robson says that Chapman should do better at his near post, as he always does. You can see he's a little bit unfortunate, makes himself big, but it actually slides under his arm. A little bit unfortunate. We're a goal down to Derby County, but hopefully bounce back in the second half and end up getting a draw or at least a win from this game. And you'll see here, just after the hour, Norris slides in Gotts into the box. A much better shot on his left this time, but once again Wildsmith saves it. And then from the following corner, Gianni with the header, and Wildsmith again with a good save. This guy determined to keep a clean sheet. Gotts swings it in, and Gianni I thought for sure had scored there, but Wildsmith says no. And then we tried to counter the end of the game with time added on, and Gotts ends up getting wiped out by Mendes Lang, and the referee ends up booking him for that. Unfortunately, we're not able to get a goal, not able to get the goal to get a draw, and we would end up losing this game 1-0 to Derby County. So points lost in the standings, and Derby County end up with the points here. We need to move on to the next game, the Papa John's Trophy, as we take on Rochdale. And this is a competition that we want to win, and you can see in the opening few minutes comes to Hawkins playing up front. We like to see Hawkins play up front. Holds off his marker, beats O'Donnell, and it hits the crossbar. Opening 5 minutes, O'Donnell well and truly beaten. He lifts that up, and just unlucky to see that ricochet off the crossbar. The opening 10 minutes, Reeves had actually get his opportunity. Watch this, Tanubu nods it down. Reeves with some wonderful ball control and balance, and then completely mugs his marker and slams it into the net. O'Donnell, wrong-footed. I don't know whether he's wrong-footed or whether he's just really bad animation, but he tries to kick the ball and it ends up just going past him. Needless to say, Boothroyd is happy with that. He says, I'll take that. 1 goal up in the Papa John's Trophy game. And then we have another chance here. 23 minutes, Murdoch with the cross, and Reeves again looking for his brace, but O'Donnell makes the stop to deny him. From the short corner after a half an hour, the ball's going to come over to Ebanks Landell. He's going to try and thread this through to Rodney, and out comes Cartwright to make the stop. The resulting ball smashed wide. And then almost half time, Kelly to Malley. Malley's going to try and play it through here into Devante Rodney. Shows his strength into Kelly, and a good save by the goalkeeper to deny them. We'll probably go in here at half time. It's 1-0 to Stevenage, and hopefully we can put on more pressure in the second half, as we will do. And Rochdale, they don't want to get eliminated straight away here, so they're going to try it. And Rodney this time with a shot. It's a harmless enough shot. That would be one of their better opportunities, and we are favourites to win this and try and assert our dominance. As you can see, Frankham into the box, Hawkins slides in. I thought that was going to be the moment that he scores. It's a lovely cross by Frankham. He just couldn't wrap his foot round it enough to cause O'Donnell some problems. 20 minutes ago, Therese Sinclair robbed by Slater, and Slater to Amu. Amu's going to play this in to Reeves, and look at Reeves. Gets on his horses, crosses it in, and Hawkins with the strength smashes it into the top corner, much to the delight of the Stevenage Borough fans. Hawkins getting on the score sheet again in the cup, just as he's done in the league, and Reeves doing the smart thing here. Look at that, just ultimate strength, and he allows the defender to make the mistake. Boothroyd then happy with the win, and we are through to the next round. That's all that matters here, because obviously it's a competition that we want to win. And we're just going to take a quick look at the round 3 draw. Derby take on Cheltenham, Crewe take on Carlisle, Bolton take on Wigan, and we've been drawn against Swindon, so we'll be favourites for that. Swindon are in a low place in League 2, so definite chance of getting through to the next round as well. Wycombe take on Cheltenham, Bristol Rovers take on Morecambe, Ipswich take on Lincoln, and Peterborough have been drawn against Salford in round 3. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are kept up to date with the draw, and like I said, we should be able to beat Swindon. We should be able to beat them. That should be, I think, in episode 53. So obviously The bonus content here is Shrewsbury. The match was moved forward as a result of the Forest Green Rovers replay, which will be coming in the next episode. And the opening few minutes, Tom Bloxham causing problems here for Cartwright, but Cartwright makes a stop at the near post. Bloxham's a really good target man, somebody that I've kept my eye on. And Cartwright making the stop. Half an hour gone, and once again Shrewsbury looking for Bloxham. You'll see here, holds off Deitch and pulls off a near post shot. It's a great save to deny him. There's his strength, just couldn't direct it in. And then half an hour played, you'll see Bloxham into Champness, and I guess a mid-body height shot that Cartwright's able to deal with. He's basically trying to say at this point, guys, do you want to start playing some football? I'm bailing us out here. He made 2 or 3 really good stops to deny Shrewsbury the opening goal. And then at the stroke of half time, you'll see once again Champness is going to cut inside Shipley into Bloxham, low shot to the bottom corner, and once again Cartwright to the rescue. And we go in at half time, fortunately 0-0. We should be a goal down at least, but we thank Cartwright for his work rate. And we improve in the second half. You can see Reeves plays it through to Danny Rose. Rose on the turn, great chance, and a great save by Morosi in goal. And then just before the hour, Reeves exchanges passes with a move into the box. Really should be burying that. And Aidy Boothroyd saying, you're not going to get a better chance than that to score. But Morosi, you'll see here, Martinkus on as a substitute. Tries to bend that in, but Morosi making the stop. And Aidy Boothroyd beside himself on the technical area. There's another good goalkeeper, Morosi. He's definitely on our watch list. Into Taylor. Taylor, great chance 5 minutes ago. Morosi makes the stop. And then into stoppage time, you can see 95 minutes. Shrewsbury failed to clear it. Martinkus. And then Amu robs the defender. Takes it off Navas. Squares it for Rose. And there is the winner. The 96.5 minute. So a minute and a half of time added on. Into time added on. And Shrewsbury furious with this, but they only have themselves to blame as Amu robs Navas and squares it for Rose, and Danny Rose puts it in to become the hero. Danny Rose scored in League 2, scored in League 1, 3 goals in 15 matches. Not prolific, but we will take this, and we needed that win in the league. Let me know in the comments what you think. Alright lads, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed all the action and the new format. And worked very hard to try and get that out to you in the time specified. When we come back, we got episode 52, and it's going to be the FA Cup replay against Forest Green, as well as the league matches against Burton Albion, Ipswich Town, and Plymouth Argyle, as well as the league table at the end of December. I'll see you guys real soon. It's our lad for Set Play Gaming.